Hello, this is Pastor Scott Cruz from the Deeper Rock, and we are looking at understated excellence this week. And this is a good one. This is Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 37. But the verse we want to focus in on is, "May your yes be yes and your no be no." Oftentimes, good intentions end up in broken promises. I have seen so often people who want to do good, they'll say, "Yeah, I'll be there, I'll do that," and then they don't show up. Or else they say they're going to do this and they don't do it, or they start on something out of guilt or whatever, and then they just find other places to be, whatever it is. And I've learned that even, as a pastor, I can push somebody into maybe volunteering for some area, but that's really not the right thing to do, because then they don't follow through, and it's so common. But I want to encourage you to let your yes be yes and your no be no. And that requires you to say no, and sometimes that can be uncomfortable because we're worried that people are going to judge us, that we're lazy, they're going to judge us, that we're not committed enough. And so if you're not going to call that person, don't tell them you're going to give them a call. If you're not going to pray for that person, don't tell them you're going to pray for them. Matt, that's one thing that I do. So, would you pray for me for this, Pastor? Yes, I will. Let's do it right now. That way, even if I forget to pray for him, which I'll admit that can happen, I've already prayed for him. And so I'm let your yes be yes and your no be no. Don't be a person that is known for not following through. I know quite a few pastors that have gained for themselves a reputation of not calling people back, of being late for appointments, not following through on things that they said they were going to do. Because as pastors, we love people, and we all want to please people, and so there's a tendency to tell people what they want to hear, and then not following through. That's not how God wants us to be. God wants us to say the truth and then follow through. If you're not going to do it, don't say you will. You will be counted on with important stuff if you let your yes and your no be no. Because, unfortunately, it's a unique thing for people to do what they say they're going to do. We talked about the talents a few days ago. The principle is the same. If you're consistent, God is going to reward you with more. So be that kind of person. And here is probably the most exciting, if you can remember a quote out of today, this is an important one, and you'll hear me say this a lot. Undercommit and overperform. Undercommit and overperform. Don't say you're going to do something if you're not going to do it. If there's any chance that you're not going to do it, don't say you're going to do it, but then do it, and you're the hero. However, if you say you will do it and then you don't do it, or you don't do quite as much as you intended, you're the villain. So I want to encourage you to be the hero. Undercommit and overperform. Let your yes be yes, your no be no. If there's any question of whether or not you're going to remember to make that phone call, make that thing happen that you said you're going to do, don't say you're going to do it, but then do it. And then you're the hero. Guys, here's a tip. Get your wife flowers not on a holiday or her birthday. It means more because it's not expected. Undercommit, overperform. Now still do the holidays, because you'll still be in trouble if you don't do the holidays. But the surprise is so much better, and then you're the hero, not the villain. Hope to see you in church on Sunday, and may the Lord richly bless you.